Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm going to be talking about math. If you're the type of person who struggles with math, or algebra in particular, don't worry, because right now I'm going to teach you exactly how to solve a basic algebra problem. We have two example problems today. 2 times 4 plus 5 equals x, and 3x plus 6 equals 21. So we're going to start by solving the first problem. And the first thing you need to know when solving any algebra problem is basically what are you trying to solve? You need to answer that question. In most cases, you'll be solving for the variable. Variable is any letter that stands for an unknown number. In both these equations, it's the letter x. Another thing to keep in mind is the order of operations. This is basically self-explanatory. It's the order in which you perform arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, on an equation in order to solve it. The order goes like this. First, you solve numbers that are in parentheses. Then, you solve numbers that are exponents. Then, you multiply and divide in either order. And then finally, you add and subtract. You can also do those in either order. So let's start with this first equation here. 2 times 4 plus 5 equals x. Remembering our order of operations, we'll multiply first. So 2 times 4 equals 8. Write that down. And then next thing we need to do is add. Add 5. Then that equals x. So basically, 8 plus 5 equals x. And when you add 8 plus 5, you get 13. So your answer is x equals 13. And you can check that if you want. If you want to substitute x for 13 in the original equation, you'll find that 2 times 4 equals 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. That is a true equation. So that's how you solve that. Now this one here is a bit more complicated. You actually have to work backwards from the solution because x is not already all by itself on one side of the equation. You need to do what is called isolating the variable. And this is basically getting x all by itself. In other words, getting rid of the 3 and the 6 so we can solve the equation. So, working backwards, we actually have to do addition and subtraction first here. So, we'll get rid of the 6 here by subtracting 6 from both sides of the equation. We have to do it to both sides to keep the equation true. And then we'll solve this part. You have 3x equals 15. So basically what we did there is we just got rid of these 6 from the equation. And for anything you need to do to an equation, you need to do it to both sides of the equation. Otherwise, the answer won't come out right. So going on to our second step, multiplication and division, we have to get rid of the 3 here. So since 3 is being multiplied, to get rid of it, we need to divide. So dividing by 3, doing it to both sides, come out with x equals 5. And that is our solution for this equation. And again, we need to check it just to make sure it's true. So substituting 3 for x, 3 times 5 plus 6 equals 21. Okay? And this time we're going to be following the order of operations. We multiply 3 times 5, that equals 15. Adding 6, that equals 21. And that's how you solve basic algebra equations. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.